Well, hello there. Hello there, beautiful souls. It is so good to see you all here today. Welcome back to my live broadcast, my YouTube channel, my Facebook, wherever you're finding me. Welcome back, where we're here all about self care and personal growth. If you are new to these live broadcasts, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Renika Hamilton. I am your self care guru, your guy, your cheerleader. And today we're going to do another deep dive into another very important aspect of self care, and that is a live interactive session on self awareness. Catch that. Did you hear me? I said a live interactive session. So I need you all to be here live with me today. Give me your comments. Make sure you're interacting. But today, I do have a very special guest here. We have L'Oreal Dawanita, who will serve as our representative live with me today. She's one of my favorite audience participants, and we're so excited to have her here. She is a dental hygienist in the Triad area, and she has launched her official teeth whitening business. And I'm going to let her tell you a little bit more about her herself. So welcome, L'Oreal. Let me get you up here. Hi, L'Oreal.
Hello, how you doing?
Great.
How
Can
are
I
you?
don't think we can hear you well. Can you is
Can
your
you hear
mic
me?
on?
Okay, yes, it's on.
Let
Can
me
you
see.
hear?
Let me make sure I have my All right, try it again. We're going to give L'Oreal just a second to try to join us back. Let's see if I can unmute her myself. Let's see. We're gonna give L'Oreal a chance to come back up, but L'Oreal is going to be our live participant tonight. As I said, she has launched her own official teeth whitening business. I am lucky enough to be one of her first clients, and I can't wait for her to get back on so she can tell us a little bit more about her business. So we're gonna give her another second here. See. How about we play a little bit of music while we get her back up here? Oh, that's terrible music. Sorry, y'all. Let's try something else. All right. We are going to give her a couple more seconds. Hopefully, we can get her back. There she is. All right. So try to unmute your mic for us. I tried to unmute it on my end, but it won't let me do it. There you go. I still can't hear you. We had sound just like a minute ago, y'all. Trust me, we have been really preparing for this day. Okay, she's gonna log out and come back in. So we're gonna wait for her to come back, and I'll go ahead and explain some things while she's coming back. All right. So basically, tonight, what I want you to do is go ahead and grab your favorite beverage, your favorite drink. And mine tonight is my water. And I want you to get cozy as we nourish our inner worlds together. And before we get all the way in here, what I want to do is remind you to hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of this self care inspiration. Let's see if we can get L'Oreal back up here. Let's see if the sound is coming. Hi.
Hey, I
I
can
hear
hear
you now.
you.
Yes. Awesome. We did it.
Yes, I think I had to go out and then come back in. So,
Okay. No worries. No worries.
okay.
All right. So, why don't you tell us a little bit about you and your new business that you're launching?
Well, I'm a registered dental hygienist, and I'm launching a new way to whiten your teeth without any harmful chemicals, but still
Yeah.
get those results and without as much sensitivity as you would as you go to a more commercial type whitening system. So, yeah,
Excellent. And it works, guys. I
it
see my
does.
teeth. It looks really good. All right,
Yes.
very good. So, do you want to share any information about how people can reach out to you? Anything like
Yes,
that?
people can reach out to me on my Instagram, on the Smile Shiner. Here on Facebook, I have a group called the Smile Shiner as well. You can reach me on, if you want to email me at the Smile Shiner at google.com. You can email me there. And my phone number is 336 You can reach me there. You can DM me if you're interested, and I will give you all the information. And I'll be highlighting that. I just started my website, my pages today. So everything has just got launched today. So I'm very excited.
Well, congratulations. We're very excited for you.
Thank you.
And hopefully, I'm scrolling all your information down at the bottom. The only thing I didn't catch or put on here was your phone number. Sorry about that.
It's
But
okay.
if people want to reach out, you have her email, you can get her Instagram, and she's on Facebook. So shout her out, get your teeth whitened, and do all the things. Okay. So remember, today we're all about interaction. And so I need some audience participation, but L'Oreal is going to be here participating on the behalf of the audience. She's representing the audience today. So thank you so much,
Okay.
L'Oreal.
You're welcome.
All right. So I want to remind you that the goal today is to explore self awareness and help you identify areas of personal growth. Because that's what we're all about here, is helping you with your self awareness and personal growth journey.
Hmm.
So, first, before we get into our activities for tonight, I want to explain to you what self awareness really is. This is the ability to understand your thoughts, emotions, strengths, weaknesses, and how you are perceived by others. When we are self aware of ourselves, we can make better decisions, we can build stronger relationships, we can lead a happier life and a more fulfilling life when we know exactly what our opportunities are to present ourselves well.
Hmm.
So, what we're going to do now is start with a quick self awareness check in.
All right.
So, if you're in the comments and you're here watching, and I do see somebody watching, a couple people watching, what I'd like for you to do is to go ahead and put in the comments, tell me one area that you feel like you need to improve. And I will highlight your comments. But right now, we're going to ask L'Oreal, as you're gathering your thoughts, to
Yeah.
tell us an area that you want to improve in.
I need to improve on my time management. Sometimes I feel like I'm just like all over the place. So
Mhm.
I'll set a goal, I'll write it down, and then next thing you know, I'm jumping goals, like, all over the place on the paper. So that's one of the things I need to focus on the most is time management. Yes.
Awesome. So, time management, that's one area of improvement that you want to work on. I
Hmm.
bet you there are some people that are be watching here today, and you'll have to come back and look at this live a little bit later and look at their comments. But I'm pretty sure there are some specialists out there in time management, but that's a good
Yeah.
one.
Hmm.
So, very good. Now we're going to go into a little bit about self reflection. One of the key aspects of self-awareness is actual self-reflection. So you
Mhm.
have to regularly take the time to think about your experiences, your emotions, your actions that can help you better understand yourself.
Mhm.
So here's the self-reflection activity we're going to do together. I want you to think of a recent situation where you felt challenged or frustrated. In the comments, if you're watching, go ahead and briefly describe the situation and how you reacted. And right now, I'm going to turn it over to L'Oreal. If you could share with us any issues or situations where you recently felt challenged or frustrated.
Well, launching my business, it was I first, I was a little nervous because I was concerned on how like what people are going to think and will people accept teeth whitening or any information about oral health. And also, that's what I wanted to say also on my page. I do give awareness of how you can take care of your oral health as well. Just the
Mhm.
dental hygiene part comes out a little bit there. So that was one of the things. I was very nervous. Another thing, I was overwhelmed because of my time management, juggling kids, work, school, home, just trying to launch my business and just being a woman, try to be a friend, leisure time. You get overwhelmed over all the time and, with time management. So being overwhelmed and just tired. I was tired just from staying up late, going to bed late, staying up until the crack of dawn, getting everything done. So those were three feelings that I was having. And, I haven't really tackled down my time management, but feeling overwhelmed, I just have to take a step back. That's what
Yeah.
I try. Yeah.
How does that feel like the feeling tired? Is it because of all the things that you're going through? It makes you actually feel physically tired because of
Mhm.
those emotions that you're carrying throughout the day
Yeah.
as you're worrying about these different things. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Do you use a calendar to keep
Yes, I
up
do
with?
use a
Okay.
calendar. I use a book calendar and I try to use my phone calendar, but my phone calendar I'm not really good on because I'm old school, so I like to write on my calendar. So I use my page calendar. I do. I do write in my calendar. But you write in your calendar and
I
sometimes you
know.
look in it and sometimes you don't.
Well, how about this? Have you ever tried the day before your date, like the day before, or like a whole week planner to kind of iron out what your
That makes
day is gonna look?
sense.
Yeah. Have you ever
Yeah,
tried
that makes
that?
sense. I mean, you glance at it, that at
Mhm.
a glance. But I think I might need to probably try to hone in on actually like studying my schedule a little bit throughout the week. When I do, that's another thing. Like writing down my grocery list, I need to start. One of my girlfriends, she started doing it, and she encouraged me to do it.
Mhm.
So that's another way of helping with time management too. So.
Good. Well, at least you're getting that self-awareness and you know that that's the area to focus on.
Mhm.
So now that you reflected and you understand your emotions and your actions, I'm still waiting on my audience to pipe in here and share
Mhm.
anything that they want to share. But now we're going to go into journaling. So you just mentioned journaling.
Mhm.
And this is a fantastic tool. It's one of my favorite tools about increasing self awareness. One
Mhm.
thing that you get to do whenever you write down how you're feeling, like if you were to write down today how you were feeling, how it made you feel tired, all the things that went on, you would be able to get a picture of all the things that happened in that day. And then the next day, as you read through it, you could actually see patterns. You could see your emotions. You could figure out what's happening. And then you can start to look to see, like, oh, well, if I just do this in my day a little bit different, then maybe my experience might be different a different day. So that's
Yeah.
why I say jotting down and journaling every day is a good practice. So right now we're going to
Mhm.
take a moment, and I know I've asked you to do this ahead of time. So the people who are watching, you're going to do this now, but L'Oreal's already done it. She can tell us what she wrote down. But I wanted to have everybody take a moment and just jot down 3 emotions that you experienced today, and then share one of your emotions in the comments. And I'm going to ask L'Oreal to do a deep dive on one of her emotions she had today.
Um, the one that I was telling you about the nervousness, that was the biggest. I'm a people don't
Kevin
really.
says hi, by the way.
Hey,
Hi,
how you doing?
L'Oreal.
Hey.
Hi, Kevin.
Um,
Thanks for watching. Good.
One of the things that I was feeling is nervousness because I'm always thinking about like, what are people thinking? That kind of
Mhm.
stuff. Like, what are they going to say? What are they going to do? And I was doing Optavia with you, and
Mhm.
everything, and doing that, and then I stopped for a minute. So I was nervous about how the audience was going to receive me doing this, and then I prayed about it. That was one of the things that I ended up doing, and um, I just had to realize that it doesn't have anything to do with what other people are thinking. I'm doing what I love to do, and that's the first and foremost thing that I need to worry about. And how my kids gonna look at me when I'm
Mhm.
doing things like this? They're gonna look at me as like, oh, my mom is strong, she's encouraging, she's battling her nervousness, so if she can do it, I can be a good example to my
Yeah.
kids. So that's something that I was feeling today, and I just hit send. I just went over it, prayed about it, and did it. Yeah.
I like that you said that you recognized the feeling and you prayed about it, and then you
Mhm.
did what you needed to do to get yourself over that.
Yeah.
That's such a good idea and such a great way, to be self-awareness. So you seem to be very self-aware, which is a very good thing, actually today. So awesome.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
So the next thing we're going to talk about is seeking some feedback. So a crucial part of self-awareness is really understanding how everybody else perceives us, and seeking feedback from your family, your friends, your colleagues really
Mhm.
does help you gain new perspectives and identify any blind spots that you have. Sometimes, when you're seeking feedback all the time and you 100% rely on what somebody else thinks about you, that's when it becomes a little bit dangerous because you do have to be a little bit self-aware. Like the whole journey is for you to be self-aware about yourself, not to rely on what somebody else thinks about you.
Mhm.
But think about people that you trust, that you respect. And for my audience today, I want you to think about this in the next week. Ask for specific feedback from people, on your behaviors or your communication. And I want you to share in the comments who you will be asking and what area you want to focus on. But for right now, I want to turn to L'Oreal and ask you, who would you ask about your feedback and what area would you want them to focus on?
One of the areas, one person that comes in mind is a dear friend of mine. She's actually a neighbor of mine. Her name is Renee McManus, and I've watched her over the years, and she's bloomed into this great, phenomenal entrepreneur. She has her own salon, and she started from the ground up. And so one of the things that I need her to teach me is patience. She has a lot of patience. She's a
Mhm.
single mom with 3 kids, and she's a grandmom now, and so she works. And I've just seen her grow, and she's continuing to grow. And I see her as like a mentor for me. I
Mhm.
do. Another person that comes in mind that I had wrote down. Hold on, I had put my best friend was Kalia. She lives up in New York, and she owns her own soul food restaurant. And I've watched her. She worked all the way from down in the courts, and then she ended up
Mhm.
opening her own business. And I look to her as far as like business management, how she does that. She does that really well with her business. I look up to her for that. Another person I look up to is you.
Oh.
For the confidence, because you just be up on here just doing everything with no half stepping. So the confidence is what I look up to when I see you. So those are the three people that I see right now, especially in our African American community. We all need to uplift each other because there's so much going on. So all three of you ladies have, and there's other people like my cousin Courtney Reeves. She does such a phenomenal job. My sister-in-law, Shalia Davison. They're all entrepreneurs that are doing something. So I look up to everyone that are doing great things for themselves, especially you. Yeah, with your
Well,
comment.
thank you so much, and I like how you already had the different areas that you would want them to focus on to help you, give you
Mhm.
some guidance and help you, like, kind of hold up the mirror to you, like,
Mhm.
okay, if confidence is what I give to you, then what would you, what would you do? How does that mirror look for you to be more confident? So, yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. I'm glad that you have done that. And look at my cousin. This is my sister cousin right here. She said, I look up to you. Oh, I look up to you
Ah.
too, Mika. That's my sister cousin. She was my dad's one of my dad's little favorite nieces right there, almost like his daughter. All right. So the next thing I want to do is talk about let's see, the self-reflection. Now, this exercise is all about understanding what your strengths are and what your opportunities are. And so you've taken me on a journey so far. I've learned a little bit more about you and what areas you want to improve on. I love that you want to improve on time management. You want to improve on your patience. You want to be more confident. These are really good things.
Mhm.
So, these three areas where you think you can improve on, what is the one that you feel like is the one that you should focus on right away? And how do you feel like you're going to start focusing on that thing?
My patience.
Okay.
Um, if I, because my mind just continuously, I'm always just, I need to slow down sometimes. And sometimes when things don't go my way, I get frustrated first before I think it through. So patience is another thing. And just understanding that things, this takes time. Anything that you do that's different from the norm takes time to just get adjusted, to
Yeah.
just get used to just get comfortable with networking, all of that goes in with patience. For me, just because of how I know I am, I'm just like quick. And so that's one of the areas that I really need to hone in on. Yes.
Good. So now you have your assignment. You're going to be working on your patience,
Patience.
and then the individual. I can't remember what her name was, but I think she owns the restaurant. I believe the one that
Oh,
has the
Kalia.
patients.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Kalia. So your homework assignment would be go to talk to Kalia this week and say, "Girl, how do you do that? How do you manage your
Oh,
patience?"
Renee. It's Renee. It's
Oh,
Renee.
Renee.
She.
Renee. Okay. Uh-oh, we looks like we might have lost L'Oreal. So, but oh, there she is. She's back. And I want to take some time to say, Kevin, you're ready to self-reflect. So tell us what you want to self-reflect on. You have any areas you think you might want to work on? We'd love to hear that for your self-reflection. All right. So this next activity is how you can um, oh, what I wanted to do now was just now that we've identified those areas of our improvement, and L'Oreal said it was patience for her. Now we're going to talk about some activities that can help you increase your self awareness, and then we're going to do a mindful exercise together. And did I lose L'Oreal? We might have lost L'Oreal. She'll be back. Okay, so we talked about journaling, making sure that you're writing down your thoughts and your feelings to help you process your emotions and gain insight into your own inner world. This is a very important part to understanding what might be going on. As we were talking to L'Oreal earlier, she was mentioning how in her day there has been
I'm
some
back
times.
on.
Yay! I was just mentioning how you were saying that in your day, like when you did the exercise of journaling, you were able to connect with your emotions. You understand why you have that feeling of feeling tired, overwhelmed, and drained. And now you have those areas of opportunity that you can go back in and kind of work on those things so you can improve that. So that's a
Right.
good thing to remember to do.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then mindfulness meditation. L'Oreal, how often do you meditate? Do you meditate?
Every day.
Good.
Every morning I do yoga, some type of yoga, breathing exercise. I do.
Okay.
That helps me out. Even if it takes 5 minutes, I just do it. It's just automatic. If I wake up, I lay in my bed. If I don't feel like getting up, I'll meditate right there in the bed with some stretch exercises. You can just lay on your back and do certain things just to get you to get out of the bed. So
Right.
I do meditate. I meditate with prayer and just with yoga. I do. Mhm.
Meditation is great. I'm going to take a quick break right quick and show you that Kevin said he's working on reminding himself to see himself the way others see you. And that is so true. Um,
That is.
that's a great self-awareness strategy to be
Yeah.
self-aware because once you understand and know how other people perceive you, then you have the opportunity to either improve on that, work on it, or just
Mhm.
take it into account as you go on your day-to-day interactions. So thank you for sharing
Mhm.
that, Kevin. All right. So with mindfulness meditation, so as you just heard L'Oreal say, she meditates every day, and so do I. I don't do yoga. Girl, that's good that you're doing yoga. Maybe I should do that. But I do a breathing exercise every day. And I think about it's like a gratitude meditation. It gives me a chance to kind of sit and thank God for my life and everything that he's given me and just sit there and think about all the things that I have in life and it just puts you in a better mood. So even when I'm having like a rough day, you know how some mornings, L'Oreal, have you
Mhm.
ever had this where you just wake up and just mad
Oh, yeah.
for whatever you like nothing even happened. You just wake up like,
It's
dang,
like, "Dang."
I don't want to be up this morning. God.
Yes,
So when
yes,
you have those moments where you just wake up like, oh, it's great to meditate.
yes.
That's like
Breathe.
that's like one of those best times to just sit
Yes.
there, think about why you're living, like what's going on
Mhm.
with your life, all the grateful things, and then you get into a better mood. So I have had those moments where I wake up out of bed like, oh God,
Yes.
let's try this over again. So in just a few moments, I'm going to take us through a meditation. We're going to do that together live, and I'm going to have you think about some things and give you some tips on how you can meditate. Some things that work for me, and then L'Oreal, you feel free to jump in and share anything different that
Mhm.
works for you too.
Okay.
But then seeking feedback again, I have charged all you audience members who are with us today. Make sure you go and talk to some loved ones from your trusted friends, your family members, anybody that can provide you some valuable insights into your behavior.
Mhm.
If you're scared, you already are self aware. If you're scared to ask somebody else about how you're feeling, how you behave, and all that stuff, then you're probably self aware that you're probably not coming across with the best behavior. But this
Mhm.
now is a good opportunity to go ahead and get that, face your fears, get that feedback, and start working on yourself. And
Mhm.
then setting your goals. So once you have all this stuff, so we did a very good exercise. And L'Oreal, thank you so much for
You're
sharing
welcome.
your honesty and like being open with this today. Because now you have personal goals. Like one of the things you're gonna be working on is your time management, and then you're gonna be working on your patience. So I
Patience.
can't wait to see all these different things and how you're gonna put your goals together and
More
grow and
yoga.
develop. Huh?
I said more yoga.
Oh yeah, more yoga.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're going to go into a mindful breathing exercise. So I am excited about this. I hope everybody's ready. We're going to take some time to meditate and breathe a little bit. So the first thing we're going to do is I want everybody to sit comfortably with your back straight, your feet flat on the ground. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to take a deep breath through your nose and then hold it for a moment and then exhale through your mouth. So we're going to do this together. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, now that's the first thing we did was just focus on breathing in and breathing out. The second thing I want you to do is this time when we breathe in and breathe out, I want you to breathe in and feel the sensation of the air moving in and out of your body. And I want you to take notice of how your chest is rising and your belly, how that is moving as you're breathing. So, what I want you to do is place one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly and I want you to breathe in again and just kind of feel that sensation as the air is moving in and out of you. So, ready? 1, 2, 3. Breathe in and breathe out. Did you feel that, L'Oreal? Did you feel that
Yes.
sensation?
Mhm.
Always good to kinda, like, just start this is starting to get you into the breathing exercise and creating that awareness, 'cause that's what this exercise is all about today, is having that self-awareness. So now I want you to breathe in again, and, this time, I want you to just let your mind just drift, okay? So don't judge yourself if you get distracted, but, it's just normal when we do these type of exercise that you might kind of start thinking about the world and stuff, what I want you to do is if your mind starts to wander, I want you to bring it back to your breath. Like pay attention to how you're breathing in this next breathing
Mhm.
exercise. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Breathe in and breathe out. See, I was like really starting to think about, oh, what are these people thinking about me right now? And then I've completely,
I was like,
I
what kind of
completely,
post can I put up?
I completely forgot about it because I was focusing in on my breath.
Mhm.
Okay, so this next breath, what we're gonna do is I want you to pay attention to the sounds that are around you this time. And I want you to notice the different tones and the pitches of the sounds and everything without trying to really identify them. We're just increasing our awareness. Okay, so this is what this exercise is all about. So I want you to breathe in and listen to those sounds. You ready?
Mhm.
Breathe in, breathe out. Very good, everybody. We're doing good. We're only going to breathe in a couple more times and then we're done. Okay. All right. This time, I want you to feel how your body is feeling. Pay attention to any tension that's coming in, any discomfort, any warmth. Just observe those sensations. Don't try to change them in any way. Just feel whatever you're feeling in this moment. All right. Breathe in and breathe out. Did you feel anything, L'Oreal?
Oh yes,
Good.
always.
All
Hmm.
right.
My
This
back.
last one I want us to do together is to cultivate a feeling of gratitude. So, in the morning, when you do this exercise and the self awareness before your day starts, I want you to sit there at the edge of your bed, sit up straight, breathe in, and I want you to think about things that you're grateful for. I want you to think about one thing, one person, one something,
Mhm.
something that's going on. I want you to feel that gratitude when we take this breath. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Breathe in and breathe out. That was great. Thinking about something that you're grateful for, it just really does put a smile on my face, actually.
It
So
actually
that
makes you
was
breathe out a
awesome.
little bit longer too.
I know. It was really, really good. So I hope you all enjoyed that little exercise. Did you have anything else, L'Oreal, that you do differently on your when you're breathing in and meditating like
I
that?
do my arms a lot. I move my arms, and sometimes I'll
Okay.
place my hands behind my back.
All right.
I'll turn to get my core when I'm
Okay.
sitting up, breathing in and breathing out.
All right. I
And my
like that.
center, and you can feel it more in the back. And you
Okay.
breathing in and out, and sometimes you're bringing your arms in as you breathe in, and then bring them down.
Very much. I like that. I
Yeah,
hope y'all like that. That's
yeah.
good. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent, guys.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a great exercise that I want you all to do daily, even if it takes like we just took a few minutes to do that. This is a mindfulness exercise. Helps
Hmm.
you really become aware of your body, what's going on around you, release tension, any stress you might be holding on to. This is a great way to be aware of what might be going on with you. Think about like your previous day, some things you want to change from the next day. These are just very good tools to help you with your awareness and help you make your day better as you move on. So I would like to thank you all so very much for joining us today on this interactive journey to personal
Yes.
growth. I hope these tips have been inspired you to nourish your inner world and prioritize your self awareness by developing a deeper understanding of who you are yourself. And remember that self awareness is an ongoing process that does require patience and practice. So remember that L'Oreal said patience.
Yeah.
So I encourage you to continue exploring your thoughts, your emotions, your behaviors as you work towards your personal growth. And I want you to take what you've learned today and apply it to your life daily, of course. So remember to take time for your self reflection, set goals for yourself, stay committed to your personal growth. And then if you found this session helpful today, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, share your favorite self awareness exercise or your tips. And of course, make sure you're sharing this video with your friends and your loved ones so that we can all be on this journey together to better personal growth. Lastly, I want to thank each and every one of you for being a part of this interactive session today. Thank you for speaking up, especially to my lovely live guest, L'Oreal. Thank you so much
Thank
for your
you. Thank you.
participation and your engagement. You actually did make this experience more enriching today, so I really do appreciate you so much.
Oh, thank you for having me on this show. Yes.
Of
Yes.
course. And just for my audience, don't forget to share your thoughts and insights in the comment section,
Mhm.
and let us know how these activities have impacted you. Um, and L'Oreal, did you have anything else you wanted to say before we dismiss for today?
Your oral health is a window to your body, so take care of it.
Ooh, I like that.
Yes,
Oral
it
health
is.
is the window to your, what'd you say, your health?
Your
Your,
body.
your body. Love
Yes.
it.
Because we can see a lot of things that are going on in your body based off of how you take care of your mouth.
That
Yes.
is awesome. And I learned so much from L'Oreal, y'all. She's a very good dental hygienist. She'll tell me stuff, and I'm like, "Oh, I did not know that." Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Yes.
So, yeah, make sure y'all hit her up. Her information's scrolling down at the
And
bottom.
get your teeth shined on.
Get
Yes.
your smile shining. I love it.
Yes.
But
Yes.
thank you all so very much again for joining us, and until next time, remember to take care of yourselves. And remember, you deserve to feel your absolute very best, both inside and out. Stay curious, stay mindful, and keep growing. Love y'all so much. Have a great night. Bye,
Thank
y'all.
you. Bye.